The economy will grow by an average 5% this year. British American asset managers say although inflation is dropping and the shilling stabilizing, the interest rate environment remains uncomfortably high and future threats remain.
Because of the Eurozone crisis, local exports are still a little soft. Some of the macro indicators like inflation and the interest rate, they've not gone the right direction as fast as we expected.
However, the difference between the value of goods Kenya imports and what it exports is a dangerous vulnerability. At 10% of GDP, it's a huge risk to the shilling's exchange rate to the dollar.
It's significantly lower than the long-term average, which is at about 2.82% of GDP. Now, with the situation globally, where we mentioned that the global picture is still uncertain. Again, there's not much room to be overly optimistic about Kenya's local export.
The last time the current account deficit was at these levels, it was in the 1980s. A fairly big chunk of the support for the currency has come from the high interest rates, which are not sustainable in the long run.
In the past, investors have put a lot of confidence that emerging markets will drive global growth. However, we feel that also emerging markets are not immune to the reduction in terms of global GDP.
Looking at the decline in inflation and the positive side of forecasts for rainfall in some parts of the country, if inflation declines, expect to see interest rates follow suit. For Newsnight, I'm Joanne Wairimo.